Hey guys, it's Brenda from Gumdrops and Lollipops Tarot, bringing you a video today. I'm going to be just doing all the signs, so there will be timestamps below. If you want to go straight to your sign in the description box, it'll tell you the timestamps below. We're just going to do like, what do you need to know about love? I'm going to be using some tarot cards, some messages of love oracle cards from All Things Intuitive, and then I grabbed the wrong deck. I wanted heart songs from Celestial Forecast by Carrie, but apparently you're gonna get heart songs in the 90s today, because that's the card deck I pulled out, and I feel like that must be what's supposed to come out. So we are going to start with Aries. These are general reads, guys, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But what do you need to know about love? What do you need to know about love for Aries? Thanks for watching my channel. I appreciate your support. If you're interested in a personal read, check out my website below. These are general reads, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And don't forget to check out your moon or your rising signs as well, because sometimes they resonate a little bit more. But Aries, what do you need to know about love, Aries? Let's see. Four of Wands. You may have a twin flame connection. 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Holy fire, Aries. You have lots of passion in this situation. I feel like you potentially, we have two fours, then we have a 10 and 11. So I feel like some progression there as well. We also on the bottom of the deck have the Knight of Swords and then the Knight of Wands. So I feel like not King energy. We don't have King energy here, which is usually what we're looking for. But I do feel like it's not Page energy, right? So it's a little bit higher level than that. But what do you need to know about love? I feel like you do have a potential twin flame connection with someone. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and look it up. I actually did just do a twin flame read. If you want to check that out, if you believe you have a twin flame. But someone who feels like home to you. I feel like you could potentially be dealing with another fire sign. Honestly, you have three cards of Wands, so I feel like heavy Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But someone who feels like home to you, someone who you feel really comfortable with, someone you enjoy their company, someone you just, it's like peaceful when you're together. It's just like calm, peaceful, comfortable, but also extremely passionate with this Knight of Wands. Sometimes the Knight of Wands is like a player energy. So I feel like this relationship hasn't necessarily gotten off the ground. So if it's someone that you've been in a relationship in the past with, I don't think that's this person. Or if you were, it was very, it didn't really go anywhere. It didn't really get to the point of a real relationship. Maybe just some good times, good vibes, maybe like hooking up and hanging out. I feel like that energy of being in a non-committal kind of situation is coming to an end. I do feel like you're going to get communication from someone coming towards you. There's going to be honest communication. This person is extremely intelligent, has a great sense of humor, communicates really well. I feel like they're going to be coming in with lots of messages. I do see you being a little hesitant, Aries, keeping your heart quite guarded. I feel like you keep yourself kind of closed off. I feel like you're like a person that's more of like, okay, I hear the words that are coming out of your mouth, but let's see your actions. Let's see what takes place. You are looking for a situation that provides balance to you. You are looking for a situation that someone can give you the balance, or give you the reciprocate. They can reciprocate what you're putting into the situation. Just be mindful, Aries. I just got this. I don't know why I got this message, but make sure you're putting in effort too, right? So this person, I feel like they will give you this equal give and take. I do feel like you guys are matched quite well with this twin flame energy. But make sure if you want this to be reciprocated to you of what you put out there, then you put stuff out there. I feel like if you're going to be kind of stuck in this energy of holding yourself close, keeping your heart close, that's what they're going to do. I feel like it's almost like a mirroring situation. Oh, you know what? I did want to use another deck too, which I'm going to just grab these right now. The Island Time Wellness Love Oracle deck. I kind of had a pull to use those as well. So we're going to get messages of love oracle cards from All Things Intuitive. I just want one of each. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. Interestingly enough, we have balance on the bottom. One person is giving too much in this relationship. So make sure, like I said, you keep that balance. And then we have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So like I said, I do feel like you could potentially have some interaction with this person. However, I don't feel like it's anything that went super far. But maybe you have their photograph. Maybe you're looking at it and missing them. Maybe you're thinking about them with warm, fuzzy feelings and you want to make new memories. I do feel like new memories are coming towards you, Aries. So let's get one song from Celestial Forecast by Carrie, Heart Songs of the 90s deck. So this could be a message to you. Like, it could be a song that you really, really liked. It could be just a message within the lyric that's selected. It's To Become One from the Spice Girls, and the selected lyric is, candlelight and soul forever, a dream of you and me together. Say you believe it, say you believe it. Free your mind of doubt and danger. Be for real, don't be a stranger. We can achieve it. So I feel like maybe this is a situation that someone didn't believe could go this direction, but it sounds like it can. Don't be a stranger, we can achieve it. Like, just put in that work. Someone is going through an awakening. It's either you or them, a spiritual transformation. So I do feel like it's going to result in a coming together of you and this person. And look up twin flames. That video, you know what's terrible? I just did a video on twin flames. I can't even remember what I said in it. So maybe look that up. Maybe it's pertinent. It's just because I've been doing a few different reads today, trying to get more content out a little bit more regularly. So I can't remember. All right, Tauruses. Tauruses, what you need to know about love, Tauruses. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Death card and Rebirth. I feel like someone's coming back from your past, Taurus. Page of Cups. Someone that broke your heart. Yeah, I do feel like this is divine timing coming into play. We have the Temperance on the bottom of the deck. To me, this is God's plan. Divine timing. Things are balancing out. It does look like this was a situation that has come to an end previously, and there's a rebirth happening. I do feel like it's a rebirth for a multitude of reasons. I feel like this is a situation that caused you great heartbreak, great loss, grief, stress. I feel like you were really saddened by this loss of this situation. This person's coming back to give you an apology. I feel like they're very genuine. They truly have love for you. They want to apologize with the sincerest of apologies. They have warm, fuzzy feelings for you. I feel like you have warm, fuzzy feelings for them. This is a soulmate card to me, the Six of Cups. This is also a reunion card for me. I feel like you and this person are coming back together. I mean, this is a really clear-cut, quick read. It will be victorious too, guys. We have 2 6s, and then we have a 3 and a 13. So those numbers might be N14 with the Temperance card on the bottom of the deck. I do feel like this will be something that results in victory. Love will conquer all. So I feel like if your heart is willing, this person is coming with a sincere, genuine apology. They are giving you a love offer. It might be a situation in which you're like, oh, that's not going to happen until pigs fly. Because there's like a little flying pig there. But I do feel like pigs are going to be flying. Yeah, I feel like there's a rebirth on this situation. You and this person are going to come together. Geez, Tauruses, I feel like you got the short end of the stick. Aries read was just much longer than yours. But, you know, when the messages are that direct, they're that direct. So I'm like, what is the name of this deck? I don't know. Messages of Love Oracle card says, passion, try something you've never done before. Which might be going back with this person or accepting their apology or kind of seeing where this is going to go. We're going to get a hearts. Oh, nope. We're going to get an Island Time Wellness card. Sorry. An Oracle card. See what pops out for Tauruses. I usually try to keep the timing of them all similar, but I apologize, Tauruses. This is just going fast. We have self-indulgence, focus on yourself, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So perhaps that was something you've been doing in this time of grief, sadness, and loss, right? Indulging in yourself, focusing on yourself, understanding your worth. Now it's time to try something that's never been done, that you've never done before. All right, now we're going to get to the Heart Songs of the 90s, Songs and the Keys of Love. This is Celestial Forecast from Carrie's deck. We are going to pull a song, and it might be that the song is really instrumental for you, or, you know, like is one of your favorite, or it could be just that you need to listen to the message within the song. It's Dreams from Cranberry, and the lyric that was selected says, my life is changing every day in every possible way. In all my dreams, it's never quite as it seems. I know I felt like this before, but now I'm feeling it even more because it came from you. Then I open up and see the person falling here is me. So that's your message, guys, for Tauruses. I appreciate you all watching. The card that just flew out was mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflect over old wounds. Oh, that's not what it says. It says relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So maybe, yeah, I feel like you are doing some introspection. I feel like you're doing that ascending, waking up, going through self-healing, focusing on yourself. I feel like you probably went through like the dark night of the soul, kind of grief and loss and growing. All right, thanks, Tauruses, for watching. We're going to move right along to Geminis. Geminis. What do you need to know about love, Geminis? What do you need to know about love? Page of Pentacles. Patience. Ace of Swords. Three of Swords. Ooh, Five of Wands. And Ace of Cups. All right. All right, so Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, Gemini. So I feel like you've been going through a very difficult situation. I'm throwing cards here with this Three of Swords energy. I feel like you have been going through this grief, this loss, this sadness. I mean, pain, loneliness. I feel like there's been a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, arguing, right? Like a lot of fiery, this kind of, I mean, this can be like someone competing, but I feel like this is more of a negative energy. But thankfully, I feel like we have the Ten of Swords here and then the Ace of Swords here. So that is all coming to an end. I feel like this sadness is coming to an end. This conflict is coming to an end. I feel like, yeah, underneath that, we have, underneath the Ten of Swords, we have the Six of Swords moving on to calmer waters. And then under that, we have the World card. So a cycle coming to completion with a positive outcome. So I do feel like you're ending this conflict. You're ending this arguing. You're ending this sadness. You're ending this negative vibe that you have going, and you have great things starting. I was gonna say a lot of great things that are starting. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords. You've gotten clarity on what you want, you've gotten clarity on your situation, you've gotten clarity on what you deserve. I do see a new love offer coming in. I do see you gaining this clarity, and I do see a new love offer. I'm not sure if this is you offering your cup of love to somebody or them offering it to you, but it's going to be a really good, healthy, non-toxic situation from what I'm seeing in these cards. It is going to be slow and steady. It's going to require patience on your part. The Page of Pentacles is like my slow and steady wins the race card. It's going to start off probably like friendship level. Someone's not going to come in and be like, I have so much love for you, I have so much passion for you. It's going to be like small gestures. It's going to be like friendship. It's going to be like, hey, do you need help with whatever? I don't know, can I carry that bag for you? Or do you need help painting? Something that also just came into my mind. I don't know. Do you need help painting something? Do you need help repairing something? I feel like it's going to start off with a small gesture, and then over time it's just going to grow. The friendship's going to grow. The continuation's going to grow, and build and build and build. I do think you have a really solid situation coming towards you after this loss and this conflict is over. We have stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. And on the bottom, friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Thank you, cards, for reiterating my thoughts. I do. A slow and steady wins the race. This will take on the test of time. This will be long-term, committed, grounded. That's that Page energy. Long-term, committed, grounded, stable, loyal. I like this for you, Geminis. Let's get a Love Island Oracle card. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. This could be what's created. Someone might have been like someone who gaslit you all the time. Someone might have been stalking or looking and watching you. I don't know. Maybe that's part of that Three of Swords energy. But I do feel like that's coming to an end. I don't think you need to worry about that. That's coming to an end. All right. Let's get you a Heart Song of the 90s song for Gemini. Ooh. Geminis, your song is Sometimes Love Just Ain't Enough by Don Henley and Patti Smythe. So this might be, again, the song itself might be pertinent to you, or the message of the lyric might be something you need to hear. So the selected lyric says, it makes a sound like thunder. It makes me feel like rain. And like a fool who will never see the truth, I keep thinking something's going to change. but there's a danger in loving somebody too much, and it's sad when you know it's your heart you can't trust. And maybe that is kind of what you've gotten yourself out of, right? Maybe that's what you've gotten yourself out of, what you're ending. But because you've learned that harsh lesson, Page of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race, which is totally perfect, because I feel like when you rush something, when you jump into something, we often end up making poor choices that end up with consequences, right? That we don't necessarily want or we don't like. We don't like consequences most of the time, right? Though consequences can be good. The addiction card was on the bottom of the deck after I pulled the card, and then it came out. I put it back in and I started shuffling. It flew out again. So addiction might have something to do. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling has a blocker or restraint. So I don't know if you had dealt with addiction, or maybe somebody you were with did. So that could be a significant message for you, Geminis. But I feel like that part is over. Cancer, Cancer, Cancers. What do Cancers need to know about love? Dang, the Three of Swords has come out 3 times out of the last 4 reads. Holy smokes. Cancer, you might be dealing with the Gemini, because I just got those 2 cards from a Gemini too. Oh, okay. All right, we're not freaking out, Cancers. I do have the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords here. We also have the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So I see progression, then the 8 of Wands. So for Wands cards, we have the 5, 6, 8. And then for Swords, we have the 3 to 5. So I do see progression, okay? So that's kind of a good thing. I do feel like, Cancers, you have been going through some unpleasant feelings. So we have the 5 of Swords, which is like feeling defeated, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like someone kind of destroyed you in getting what they wanted or needed, kind of ripped your heart out, left you completely heartbroken, left you sad, left you hurt, grief and loss. You're grieving and loss. You're grieving and loss. You're grieving because of a loss, because of a situation. I feel like this connection had a lot of arguing. Like I just said, Geminis had similar cards. So if you're dealing with Gemini, you can check out their read. Or if you might have like a Gemini in your moon or your rising signs. But I feel like you've been going through it for a hot minute. I do feel like, Cancers, you do have victory coming your way. We have the 6 of Wands, and it's coming in hot, hot with the Knight of Swords. It's coming in fast. It's coming in quick. The 6 of Wands is love conquering all, victory. Oh my word. Love conquering all and being victorious in love. Sorry, my brain just is mush right now. I do see it coming in fast. Not only do we have that Knight of Swords energy underneath the 6 of Wands, we have this 8 of Wands. So this is direct incoming messages. Someone will be messaging you. Someone will be reaching out to you. Someone will be communicating with you. Lots and lots of communication. This person's going to be talking about how they want to build the family. To me, this is a phenomenal card to have in a love read. The 10 of Pentacles is stable, committed, grounded energy, loyal, loving. This is like a blended family. So to me, this is like, I love you so much. I just want to make this work between you and I. I don't care if you have kids or a dog or a cat, and I don't care what you have either. Let's just come together. This is long-term. This is committed. This is stable. This is financial stability, emotional stability. This is a long-term commitment that will last for the rest of your life. I feel like very positive cards coming from this read, even though it starts pretty in a tumultuous fashion. I've only been getting 1 card. You guys apparently are getting 3. Oh, this is interesting because I think Geminis also had this friendship card. This friendship is leading to more. Maybe that wasn't Gemini. Maybe that was Taurus. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person and support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. And I think you have been with that 3 to 5 of Swords to 5 of Wands energy. You have been leaning on your inner circle, but it's okay to be vulnerable. This person might show up as a friendship kind of energy prior to moving to a 10 of Pentacles energy, but it's going to be a victory in love. This is going to be a victorious situation. Let's get a Love Island Time Wellness Love Oracle card. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So yeah, I feel like you will be moving forward and making, finding yourself in a much better situation. All right, Cancers, which card do we need Cancers to see? This card is a song. So the song itself might be like significant for you, or the lyric might be a message you need to see or hear. And your song is Love Will Never Do Without You from Janet Jackson. And I'm going to read the lyric that was selected. It says, our friends think we're opposites, falling in and out of love. They've all said we've never last, still we manage to stay together. There's no easy explanation for it, but whenever there's a problem, we always work it out somehow. Other guys have tried before to replace you as my lover. Never did I have a doubt. Boy, it's you I can't do without. So that song might be significant for you, or you might need to hear the message of the words in the lyrics selected. Take it as it resonates, guys. But Cancers, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you very much. If you like this video, please like it, share, comment, please subscribe, please tell your friends to watch. Whatever, get it out there. Thank you so much, Cancers. I don't know why I gave you that long spiel either, but Leos, what do Leos need to know in love? What do Leos need to know in love? Ooh, you got a stalker. Someone's watching you. Not watching your car drive by or whatnot, or not driving in their car, but more, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm like distracted by the cards. Someone's watching you through social media platforms, through friends of friends. I feel like, interesting. We have 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is like the 5th time this card came out. Oh, I guess the 4th time the card came out of 5 signs so far. I feel like, Leos, you might be coming out of some sadness. This didn't come out in the actual spread. It's on the bottom of the deck energy. So I feel like maybe this is like an older heartbreak. Like maybe this is like sadness that you're getting over. Maybe you're feeling lonely. Like maybe you're like, things are never working out. But I feel like this is changing drastically for you because of your cards here. But someone is watching you, keeping tabs on you, watching your social media. Perhaps it's someone I feel like it's someone you know. I don't think it's necessarily, I mean, I guess it could be someone you don't know they're watching you. But someone that's checking you out through social media or asking friends and friends about you. I feel like they're gaining information. They're seeking information about you. They're trying to find out what's happening in your life. Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought that bird was like upside down, but it's not. But they're trying to find out information. That's the first time I've seen 2 birds in that card too. So I don't know. 2 birds might be significant. Feathers might be significant. I feel like this is you in this 9 of Swords energy. You might be like, this makes me always think of like, what you talking about, Willis? From Different Strokes. It's like someone that's kind of like, yeah, and like, I feel like you might need a little convincing of this person's intentions when they do come towards you. But the 9 of Swords energy is this wounded warrior energy. It's not someone who's given up. It's actually a card of persistence. So you haven't given up. Oh, I just touched my ring finger for some reason. So maybe you'll be getting a ring. It looks like it, actually, to be honest. But you haven't given up on true love. You haven't given up on what your hopes are. But you've been through the ringer. You're like, I've been on this rodeo for a while, and I'm waiting for my big win because I haven't received it yet. But you're not giving up, and you shouldn't. This is what you have coming towards you, the Sun card, which is also your energy, and the 10 of frickin' Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So someone's going to offer you a stable, committed, grounded start. This is a pentacle, an ace. So this could be a new person in terms of a love connection. This could also be a new start with an old person. Sorry, my dog's upstairs. I just heard her jump down. But this is going to result in your most joyous happiness. The Sun card is the most positive card in the deck. This is joy, optimism, happiness. Could be a child. So if you're looking to have children, you could have a baby. But like this is glorious. This is like such positivity, such happiness. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck. Then we also have the 10 of Cups, which is your happily ever after, true love, soulmate, marriage card. This is cups of love overflowing. This is a husband, wife, or whatever dynamic, husband, wife, whatever. Children, this is marriage, happily ever after, true love. This is an intense love connection. So I think, I feel like your lonely days are over. Is that a song? My lonely days are over. I feel like that's a song. And it's been something that's been like a long time coming. Maybe someone's getting divorced to come towards you. I don't know. But I definitely feel like this is going to be a happy ending. Happily ever after, sunshine, joy, happiness, new, stable, committed, grounded start. This person's coming in with a new, stable, committed, grounded start. Interesting. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person, which I think is important because this is you. So this is telling you can be completely vulnerable and open with this person. Also, bottom of the deck, which I haven't really been doing, it says retreat, time alone, or in nature will help you recharge. So I feel like you can be completely vulnerable with this person. You probably have been doing stuff in nature. Holy freaking moly. So interesting. We have separation on the bottom of the deck, which is sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. But this card that just came out for the Love Oracle deck, guys, wedding rings. Like I said, I don't know why I just touched my ring finger. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. I just got going to the chapel and we're going to get married. And here's my dog. Hi, Violet. Hi, Violet. Violet is so silly. She's, my son left and she was upstairs. Usually I have her locked down here with me and she just lays down and chills, but now she's like, here I am, Mom. What are we doing? What are we doing? Pay me attention. And she's restless. So I might have to pause this video after this card and start again in a little while. But Leos, oh nice, again from Janet Jackson. That's 2 Janet Jackson songs in a row. But the song you got is Again, so I'm going to read the lyric. The lyric might be the message you need to hear, or the song itself might be really pertinent to you. So here we are alone again, didn't think it'd come to this. And to know it all began with just a little kiss. I've come too close to happiness to have it swept away. Don't think I can ever take the pain, no, never fall again. Kinda late in the game and my heart is in your hands. Don't you stand there and then tell me you love me, then leave again. 'Cause I'm falling in love with you again. All right, Leos, that's your read. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you. We're going to keep going and see if this dog will let me do this or not. Oh, I'm thinking or not because she's knocking into me. Oh, she's got her little face on my leg. She's so cute. All right, I'm going to pause the video, guys, and I'll come back to do the second, the last of the signs, Virgo through Pisces, but you won't know the difference because I'm going to splice these together. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be right back with Virgo. All right, now it is Virgos. What do Virgos need to know about love? Let's check this out. What do Virgos need to know about love? The Moon card. 4 of Cups, which is a missed opportunity. The 3 of Cups. The Sun and the 6 of Pentacles. All right, that's good. I have 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like some of these cards, well, I guess 2 of them came out for Leo. So we might be dealing with Leo, or Leo might be like your moon or rising sign. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. So I do feel like, Virgo, something is coming to an end. I feel like there will be resolution. Usually this is like heartbreak. Could be like backstabbing, kind of heartbreak, but it can just be like an ending as well. So I do feel like something can be revealed here that's going to result in an ending. Like, so with the Moon card, this is usually like something that's done in the dark comes to light. So I feel like secrets or information will be revealed to you, potentially about a situation previously that might have been a missed opportunity. So you might find out information about something, why something didn't work out in the past, something like that. But I do see an ending to a cycle here. It may be prompted because of information that you find out, or it may just be an ending of a cycle. And then you'll find out something about a missed opportunity. You'll find out information about a missed opportunity. But overall in love, what you need to know is you will find or will be in a situation where you have true love, soulmate energy, marriage. To me, this is better almost than the Two of Cups, because the Two of Cups is soulmate, marriage, and true love. But this is all of that plus like a solid friendship. This picture often reminds me of like a wedding reception or an engagement party. So I feel like that could be something significant. But you will be with a soulmate, with true love and marriage. This is gonna, whatever is changing, it's interesting because you have the sun and the moon. So to me, that's kind of like a divine match, right? But you will have the most positive outcome in this situation. Joy, happiness, optimism, potentially a child. So if you're looking to have a child, you could potentially have a child. But joy, happiness, the optimism. You have the Six of Pentacles, which also is a balanced situation. So this person that's coming towards you could be multiple different signs, but we have moon here, so that could be Cancer, Pisces, and then Scorpio, because we have also cup cards, and then we have Leo, and then Pentacles. But anyways, this will be a balanced situation. This will be a situation in which what you put into the situation, you'll receive out of the situation. So it won't be unbalanced. But I do see an ending of some sort prior to all this greatness. So I don't know if it's an ending of being alone and then you come in to meet this person, or if it's a missed opportunity that comes back around and then you find out information and then things kind of switch because of this missed opportunity. Or even just like something you're deeply reflecting. That doesn't have to be a missed opportunity, but it often is. But something you're deeply reflecting, you're going to realize that you have this glorious bowl of something great right in front of you, even though you have been kind of focusing on these empty bowls. And that might be an ending too. Like you might be like, okay, no longer am I going to sit here and focus on what I don't have. I'm going to focus on what I do have. And that might be as a result of hearing something that you weren't aware of. We're going to get messages of love oracle cards from All Things Intuitive. We need a card for Virgo. Marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have put away the computer. Working less will strengthen your relationship. So two pretty solid messages there. Let's get an Island Time Wellness Love oracle card. Twin freaking flames. All right, Virgos, twin flames. Then we have yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So if you don't know what twin flames are, go ahead and Google it. Look it up. I did just put out a twin flame reading as well. I think it's going to have to go on YouTube. I haven't posted it yet, but I think it's over 10 minutes, so I think it'll go on YouTube. But if you don't know about twin flames, check that out. So I do feel like this connection coming towards you will, like, and this is also yin yang, right? Like that balance. So it will be a really balanced situation. We're going to get you a Heart Songs of the 90s. So the song itself might be specific to you, or the lyric might be a message. So we're going to see what just came out. I don't know the song. It's called Anything at All by Mitch Malloy, but I will read the lyric to you. It says, "You've been cheated. You've been messed around. You were looking for heaven, but hell is all you found. Are you ready for someone to put your mind at ease? 'Cause I'm ready and I'll be there to fill your every need. Anything at all, I'll give you anything at all to have you here in my arms where you belong." Well, Virgos, there you go. The bottom of the deck too, I don't know if addiction or these types of behaviors, which I'll read, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. Has anything to do with your situation. Maybe that's what's coming to the end with this Ten of Swords. But I saw that in the bottom of the deck, so I just wanted to share that information with you. All right, Virgos, thank you for coming to watch their video. We also have interference that just fell out. An external party is intruding on this relationship. This can often be like, it can be a third-party situation. It doesn't have to be. It can also be like a meddling family member or a job or someone who's a workaholic interfering. It doesn't necessarily have to be like third party or an affair. All right, Libras, Libras, Libras. What do Libras need to know about love? Seven of Cups. Four of Wands. All right, Libras. You've got a twin flame connection too. I just put out a video on twin flame connection. I just told Virgos this because Virgos just got a twin flame connection too. They got a twin flame card from this deck, but if you want to check it out, there might be some relevance there. I'm not really sure. Libras, Libras, Libras. Interesting, Libras. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card, and then underneath that, we have the Fool card. So I feel like you might be in a situation that's very intense. I feel like, honestly, someone has very intense feelings for you, because I see some other cards down here. But I feel like someone might have come in with some player energy, and that person is maybe like either returning or really not wanting to let you go. I feel like this Devil card is an intense connection. I feel like it's an intense sexual connection. I almost feel like, guys, this might be a false flame, to be truly honest with you. So I'm just going to give you that warning. I don't usually see that in the cards, especially with the Four of Wands. But I see this Devil energy, the Four of Wands, which is the twin flame, and then the Knight of Wands, which is like a very kind of player energy. So I almost feel like this person might just be looking for a really good time. There might just be a lot of codependent kind of energy, or like toxic energy. I don't like this, Libras. I don't like this. I feel like you or this person's going to have a lot of options in love. That's what kind of makes me feel like this person is a player. This person is definitely keeping tabs on you from a distance. They're watching your social media profiles. They're talking to friends of friends. They're trying to figure out ways to gather information about you without going directly to you. I don't think they're necessarily speaking to you, but I do feel like they're coming in with a lot of passion. The Knight of Wands, like I said, it's a player energy, but it's also like fun, sexy, flirty, passionate energy. I feel like this person's going to really be like sexually attracted to you, and vice versa. I'm not sure of their real intentions. I do feel like with the Moon card being here, things will be revealed. So depending on your circumstances, I feel like the truth will come out. Things will be uncovered. It would be like unveiled, so to speak. I might pull another card because I just feel like I'm not sure the intention of this person. Let me just get another card for the intention of this person, because I don't know. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. The Hanged Man, the Magician, holy shit, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Well, so to me, the Hanged Man is like being stagnant energy, but it's also like letting go and letting God. And then the Magician is like manifesting a situation. And then for these two major arcanas to clarify the Devil energy, I almost feel like this person is potentially trying to heal. Sometimes the Magician is like someone that's manipulating, but with this Hangman energy, I feel like they're kind of getting to the point where they're letting go and letting God. I feel like they're gonna potentially share some of their information with you with that Moon card. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. So to me, this is a stable, committed, grounded start. So I do feel like they maybe have leveled up. So maybe this is like a return of a person. I still feel like they have a lot of options. I don't know if they're necessarily coming with just you in mind. I feel like you might be their first choice, but they're not sure how you're going to react to them. They probably very much feel like home, probably feel very stable, very comfortable with this person. Like I said, could be potential twin flame, but I'm still a little unnerved by that energy. But I do feel like they're going to be coming in to seek some information. I do feel like they're going to give you an offer. Like this is a true offer. The Ace of Pentacles is a stable, committed, grounded, loyal offer. I feel like maybe they've learned to let go of their perspectives, and they're manifesting you, and they're kind of surrendering to God and giving God the control of the situation. But they can't stop thinking about you. They're obsessing about you. They're following you. They're watching you through social media. through friends of friends. They've got a really intense energy. It might be a good thing, but might not be. Let's get a message of love oracle card for Libras. Regret. Okay. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Yes, I would say so. I feel so much so to the point that they can't let it go. They can't let it go. They can't let you go. And then mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson. So that could be a message to you about learning a lesson for them, or maybe they've learned the lesson that they need to learn and they're feeling regretful and they want to come back. And then we have talking. It says interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrives, texts, calls, emails, and hovering. So your person's going to be reaching out to you. Apparently, this person's going to be reaching out to you and communicating. So after they do some lurking and searching and gaining of knowledge, they're going to reach out to you. All right, we're going to get a Heart Songs of the 90s card, Songs and Keys of Love. The song itself might be the message. Like, it might be like, oh, that was my favorite. Or the lyric that's selected might be the message. And then we have Katie Lang's song, Maybe. Maybe I'm dreaming, maybe I'm doomed, maybe I'm destitute, maybe I love you, maybe I'll ask or no, maybe I won't. It could be a disaster, no, maybe it won't. Maybe if I do, it may be that maybe you love me too. Yeah, I feel like this, I'm surprised like the Eight of Swords energy didn't come up here, Libra. I feel like this person could really be contemplating the situation. I do feel like they have multiple options and people, but maybe they're just heavily like putting this mental energy into the situation, obsessively thinking about you. I mean, that could be it. Maybe that could be it. But take what resonates, guys, and leave the rest. That's going to be your read, Libras. I appreciate you watching. Let me get my cards back together for Scorpio's read. But if you did like this read, Libras, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully it made a little bit more sense to your situation, because I was picking up a couple of different vibes. But this person's very intently thinking about you. They can't really let you go. But I think with that Moon card, things will become clear for you. Like, I feel like what needs to be revealed will be revealed. All right, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpios. What do Scorpios need to know about love? Death and rebirth and justice. Are you going through a divorce, Scorpio? A breakup? Maybe your person is. The Star card. The Page of Pentacles. Seven of freaking Swords. Eek. Eek, eek. Okay, so there's some good news here, Scorpio. I feel like a situation is coming to an end that was filled with lies and deceptions. Sometimes this card is like lying and deceiving yourself, but I feel like you might have been very much lied to. There might have been some deceptions. I guess you could have lied to someone else. I do feel like there's a situation that's come to an end or will be coming to an end, potentially a relationship. I do feel like you could be coming out of a marriage or a legal situation. I do feel like something that was deceptive is ending, which is a good thing that it's ending, right? There will be a rebirth for you. I don't know if this rebirth is going to be the same person or if it's going to be a different person. I kind of feel like it's an ending to a yucky situation or a situation that was unbalanced, a situation that might have given you a lot of stress, that might have required some legal counsel. So I do feel an ending is happening with a new rebirth. So I do feel like a rebirth is coming. I do feel like things will be more balanced with the Justice card in this newer situation. A word of caution. This situation is coming in as the Page of Pentacles. This is the slowest energy in the deck, okay? So this is going to be slow. This is going to be steady. This is going to be committed, grounded, and loyal, but it's going to be like baby steps. This is like the tortoise and the hare to me, like slow and steady wins the race. This is someone kind of tiptoeing their way into your life and tiptoeing baby steps, less than baby steps, turtle steps, to the next level. Like, I feel like it's going to progress extremely slow. Good thing here, though, is that the Star card is here. So this is going to be a wish fulfillment for you. This is going to be something that is like, that you're hoping for, that gives you fulfillment, that makes you so happy and joyous. The bottom of the deck, we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look at this. And the Hierophant, and holy freaking smokes, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups. Holy smokes, and the High Priestess. This is going to be a spiritual connection, one that brings new love, true love, soulmate, potential marriage if you're interested, a higher level spiritual connection, potentially marriage if you're interested. So I feel like the Wheel of Fortune, things are starting to shift for you, Scorpio. I feel like you've been in a rough patch, and things are starting to get, it's going to be like wide open for you. But I do feel like you have a significant person, your potential like soulmate person, happily ever after person is coming in, who will be your wish fulfillment, but they're just coming in at a turtle's pace. The Wheel of Fortune, though, is things shifting in your favor, things moving in your favor. Let's get a message of love oracle card from All Things Intuitive for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to see? Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Leo got that. I think Virgo might have too, or maybe it was Cancer. I can't remember. And then the bottom of the deck is marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. Yes, 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 I do feel that. Like, so I think it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be this Page of Pentacles energy and move slow. This person's not going to like try to put a ring on it right away or whatever, or try to get you to put a ring on it. Holy shit. Wedding rings is the card I pulled. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. Well, yeah, marriage came up multiple times in that. If you're not looking to get married, well, you might change your mind. We have Heart Songs of the 90s, Songs in the Keys of Love from Celestial Forecast by Carrie. These songs have actual lyrics written on them, so I will read the selected lyric. The lyric might be the message, or the song itself just might resonate with you, and you might be like, that was my favorite back in the day. Oh, Angel from John Cicada. I like John Cicada. So the message is, I can't read the future, but I still want to hold you close right now. I need that from you. So give me the morning. Sharing another day with you is all I want to know. So that's your song, Scorpio Angel from John Cicada. I do think some wish fulfillment is going to be happening for you. But like I said, it's not going to go like 0 to 100. You might not, you might be the one that kind of pumps your brakes on all of it too, because I feel like you're just getting out of a situation or finally closing the door to a situation. Potentially, like, if you're not getting divorced, like maybe you're just finally closing out a chapter with somebody, or like it's been closed out for you. I don't know why I'm getting that. Yeah, that's what I got. All right. Thanks for watching, Scorpios. Sagittariuses. What do Sagittariuses need to know about their love situation? What do Sagittariuses need to know about their love situation? Oh, like these cards wanted to come out of 4 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the Strength card, King of Pentacles. Cha-cha-cha. So we have a couple 7s. We have an 8. We have 3, 4, 7, 7, 8. And then the King of freaking Pentacles. So I do feel like Sagittarius says you have a potential earth sign. Could have a Leo. Then we have air and earth. But King of Pentacles to me is an earth sign. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your energy. You have someone that is wanting to take care of you, being a provider, protector. Someone who is stable, someone who is committed, loyal, grounded. This person really does like to be a caretaker and a provider, wants to be able to give you the things that you need, and care for you, really like nurture you and comfort you. I feel like this is a great person to have in your energy. I feel like it could potentially be a twin flame energy, someone who feels like home for you, someone you feel safe with, someone who provides that energy. I did do a twin flame reading on YouTube. I think I just said this to Virgos. So if you're with a Virgo, check it out. But a potential twin flame energy. I can't really remember what my twin flame reading was about. That's how my memory is lately, but you might want to check that out. I do feel like Sagittarius, as you're going through some heartbreak, you have a Seven of Swords card here too. So Seven of Swords is usually like lies and deceptions. Sometimes it can be self lies and deceptions. But either which way, I feel like some kind of lie or deception, either that you're telling yourself or someone is telling you, has created some kind of loss to you. Has created some kind of sadness for you, grief for you. So I feel like potentially you're coming out of this situation in which you've dealt with like lies and deceptions, or this could have been like your past, right? And this person coming along, this King of Pentacles, is willing to grow with you. I feel like this Seven of Pentacles is someone who may have planted some seeds with you previously, and they're tending to that. You're tending to that to watch this grow to fruition. I do feel like this connection will require strength and courage for you. I feel like I'll be really flabbergasted. That's an interesting word to use. I don't usually use. But if the vulnerability card comes out for the messages of love, but I kind of feel like you need to be vulnerable in this situation, which is something that's scary for you. But strength and courage is necessary for this connection, or you will receive strength and courage from this connection. So you're going to have to tell me what it is, right? So I feel like we have 2 7s and 8, 7, 7, 8, 4, 3, and King of Pentacles. I feel like numbers might be significant because of the duplicates. And 3 plus 4 is 7. Then we have 7, 7. Then we have an 8. I don't know. But I do feel like you do have a soul connection. Pardon me. You do have a twin flame connection. I don't think the twin flame connection is what's causing you this grief and sadness due to lies and deception. Because twin flames, they do cause sadness. The connections, when the connections aren't great and you're learning lessons, but it's not usually because of deception from somebody else. It could be from self-deception. But I do see seeds being planted. I do see someone coming in to support you, to take care of you. Like, yep, they're waiting for their ships to come in and things to align. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is the blended family. And then the freaking 2 of Cups, which is soulmate, marriage, true love, blended family, loyal, committed, grounded, long-term marriage. Waiting for that to all line up. And someone here is your King of Pentacles. Let's get messages of love cards. Let's get a message of love card. Messages of love card for Sagittariuses. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So maybe rejection is what that 7 of Swords is with the 3 of Swords. And you've been rejected in the past. And that was just a sign of protection. Then we have spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So take those as they resonate, Sagittariuses. Let's get an Island Time Wellness Love Oracle for Sagittariuses. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So I feel like you will get some messages too. On the bottom of the deck is self-indulgence. It says focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So, yeah, maybe you're going through some lessons, some spiritual work. I don't know. This one's kind of tangled to me. Take what resonates and leave the rest, Sagittarius. All right, so we're going to get a Heart Songs of the 90s for you. That one just flew out. You saw it. The song is Emotions from Mariah Carey, so that song might be significant to you, or the lyric is something that you need to hear. And the lyric selected is, I feel good, I feel nice, I've never felt so satisfied. I'm in love, I'm alive. Oh, pardon me. Oh, excuse me. Intoxicated, flying high. It feels like a dream when you touch me tenderly. I don't know if it's real, but I like the way it feels inside. So I don't know, guys. But it doesn't necessarily really go with the read. So maybe maybe that song is just specific to you. But I do feel like there's going to be a beginning with that Seven of Pentacles, there'll be something that can grow kind of to fruition. Potential twin flame connection, right? Someone that feels like home. That King of Pentacles, I feel like someone's going to provide for you and take care of you. And soulmate just slipped out when I was shuffling. Your soulmate loves and accepts you and respects you unconditionally. So I feel like, yeah, you have lots of great things that are coming towards you, but I feel like you're kind of getting past like that sabotage or that lies and deceptions, I mean, and that heartbreak, loss, grief. You're getting over the grief. You got to be strong, though. And Dragonfly just came out. It says, be lighthearted, finding out things come to light, adapt, change, and heal. When I said you got to be strong, that song, you got to be bad, you got to be bold, you got to be wiser, you got to be tough, you got to be stronger. Love will save the day. I don't know. I can't think what it's called. But anyways, all right. Capricorns, Capricorns, Capricorns. What do Capricorns have coming towards them in love? What do Capricorns have coming towards them in love? Five of Wands. A lot of these cards keep coming out. Like, it's very bizarre to me. Temperance. Page of Swords. There's like 78 cards in the deck, and there's some cards I haven't even seen remotely this evening. And then there's all these cards that I keep seeing. So it's kind of funny. All right, so Capricorns, well, you're showing up with the Devil energy, so hopefully this is just a representation of you. Yeah, I feel like your situation, Capricorns, I do feel like you have someone that's kind of keeping tabs on you. I do feel like you have someone, this Page of Swords energy, that's trying to find information about you. I don't know if this person is directly in your energy right at the moment, but I feel like this person is having a really hard time not thinking about you. I feel like this person is obsessing about you, to be honest. I do feel like this person sees that you might have a lot of opportunities in love. They are willing to full on compete for your attention. They are willing to be one of these 5 people struggling and battling it out for your attention. I do feel like this person has a really intense interest in you. I feel like you probably know this person because at the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Cups, which is an apology or a love offer, small love offer. I feel like it's a person that may want to give you an apology. Also on this card, there's like a little pig with wings. So, you know, it's like when pigs fly, that's going to happen. So that might be significant for you as well. Also this little like heart, hands, heart, like gesture, you know, the whatever people do. I don't even know how you do it. Like this? Is that how you do it? I feel like it's like this, isn't it? I don't know what it is. I'm old. But I do feel like this person definitely has love for you. I feel like this person is showing up in a loving energy. This person is compassionate. This person is empathetic. This person is sympathetic. This person wants to offer love. And I do feel like this is something that's taken its time to come to fruition. We have the Temperance card here, which is God's timing when things are in balance. It's the moon and the sun is the moon and the sun are being balanced to come to a balance. The moon and the sun are being shifted to come to a balance, to make everything kind of like the way it's supposed to be. So I do see a true love offer with someone who is very intently stuck on you, like Lionel Richie song that just came into my mind, stuck on you. I feel like they're watching you. They're ready to compete. They're willing to compete. You might have lots of offers. This person is showing up in love. This person is showing up as like God's timing too. So, and it's probably likely someone that owes you an apology of some sort. So I feel like they want to come and apologize to you. They want to come and tell you how they're feeling. I'm not sure how you'll receive them. It says stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. And then on the bottom of the deck, it says, here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. So, and under that apology, you can expect to hear the apology. I'm sorry, you can expect the apology you want to hear. So yeah, I do feel like someone's going to give you an apology. This person's already a part of your life, according to that here and now card. And this relationship can stand the test of time, which I feel like maybe that's why it's taken the time to get to this level, right? Taken the time for this to come to fruition, come together. Let's get an Island Time Wellness Love Oracle for Capricorns. You guys get 2 apparently. We have Kisses. unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. And then we have the Grim Reaper. This relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So, I don't know. One saying it's over and one is like unconditionally loving someone. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe a relationship has ended for this to be prompted from either like the person that's coming. Maybe they had an ending of a relationship and that's why they're coming towards you, or vice versa. So take it how it resonates, Capricorns. Right, let's get a, yeah, Heart Songs of the 90s, Songs in the Keys of Love, Love Oracle. Yep, nope. Heart Songs of the 90s, Songs in the Keys of Love, lyric card for you. So the lyric might be the message, or the actual song might just resonate with you and you might be like, this was my favorite song back in the day, so this is validating this read for me. Love Fool is the name of the song from the Cardigans. So I'm going to read it to you and you can take whatever resonates with you. The message is, lately I have desperately pondered, spent my nights awake, and I wonder what I could have done in another way to make you stay. Reason will not reach a solution. I will end up lost in confusion. I don't care if you really care as long as you don't go. So I cry, I pray, and I beg. Love Fool from the Cardigans. So Capricorns, that's your read. I hope if it makes sense to you, please validate that for me in the comment section. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel in a need to do so or inclined to do so. I feel like yours was a little choppy too. There was another one that was like that too. I don't remember whose that was. Maybe Scorpios, Libras. I don't remember. But that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes it's crystal clear and sometimes it's a little muddy. But whoever receives the messages from them gets what they need, right? Like sometimes we need to hear messages and sometimes we need to say like, this isn't making any sense to me, so this is not my read, right? I think certain things really hit certain people. So I just say whatever comes out because it is not my message really, right? It's just what's coming out. All right, moving right along to Aquariuses. Aquariuses. What do Aquariuses need to know about love? What do Aquariuses need to know about love? Sorry if you hear my dog licking her paws. She's a bit of a neurotic mess with this 4th of July. All the big booms. Oh my gosh, Aquariuses. Let me just give you a giant hug. What's coming towards you in love? All right, let me just give me a second. We have the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the High Priestess. So I do feel like Aquariuses, you might need a hug, right? I feel like you have been kind of tapping into your spirituality. I feel like you have been going inward, leveling up, learning life lessons, keeping quiet, kind of pulling yourself out of the dating field. And building and growing yourself. This is for like a single Aquarius. If you're in a relationship, this is not your story. This is a single Aquarius. I do feel like this Aquarius has left something behind. We have the 5 of Cups, we have the 8 of Cups, and then we have the 10 of Swords. So I feel like this was a situation that wasn't serving you. I feel like you were kind of focused on what you no longer had versus what you actually had in the situation. I feel like you were almost like a woe is me kind of energy. Don't shoot the messenger. I feel like maybe feeling like victimized, or maybe not victimized, that's probably not the right word, but just down in the dumps, like, why is this happening to me? Why can't I have my happiness? I feel like a situation did come to an end with this 10 of Swords, where you walked away from a situation. You walked away of feeling kind of like about a situation. You decided, you know, I'm ending this feeling of not being happy, and I'm walking towards my frickin' sun. I'm walking away from the situation that's not bringing me joy. So I do feel good in the fact that you're walking away from something to find your eternal happiness, like that sun card back there, or the sun card, the sun in this card, I mean, you're walking towards the sun. So the sun card in tarot is the most positive card in the deck. So you're moving away from a situation. Maybe something didn't turn out like you wanted it to. Maybe just like goodness kind of just escaped you, and you've been really dwelling on it, but you're like stopping that. Like you're like, you know what? I'm done with that chapter. I'm moving forward. I'm moving on to happiness. I do see a potential another air sign coming towards you. That doesn't have to be an air sign. We have swords, we have cups, we have wands, we have the high priestess. So that could be like, you know, a Pisces. It could be a Capricorn. I mean, I don't know why I said Capricorn. Earth is not here, but maybe it's Capricorn. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a Virgo. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I said Virgo either. It could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius too. But I feel like this person coming towards you is going to be a person that's very intelligent, a person that can very much communicate their thoughts, their feelings. I feel like the Queen of Swords kind of cuts energy out that doesn't serve them. So I feel like this person's going to be kind of direct. And it's probably going to be fitting to you because you're an Aquarius, so you're similar, like that kind of energy. But we also have love will conquer all, victory, love, you know, love is the answer, love will conquer all. There'll be love and success. It'll be a good outcome. So I do feel like this person is coming towards you. It will be victorious. Love will conquer all. This person will be very intelligent. This person will be very direct. This person will tell you how they feel. But I do feel like it's after you kind of close a chapter. I feel like you are in this current energy of the high priestess, and you're going to have to kind of do this leveling up before you open yourself up for this to come in. But I do see the Lovers card here. So I do see true love, soulmate, marriage, the King of Pentacles, which is a caretaker, provider, long-term committed person, the King of Cups, which is true love. So I do see lots of goodness coming towards you, but you have to close out this chapter. You have to close this out. So whatever you haven't closed out, Aquariuses, this is it's gonna hold you up until you do. Close it out. Close it out so your goodness can come. All right? Close it out so your goodness can come. We have abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Yes, once you do the work, abundance will flow to you. We also have soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So once you've done the work, all this goodness is going to come towards you. All this abundance, all this happiness, all this joy. Your freaking sun will come towards you, right? You will get all this glorious goodness. But you have to cut out, you have to end what's been holding you back. Whatever that might be. It could be a person, it could be a behavior, it could be not completing something, it could be a job, it could be a family member, it could be a friend. We have freaking engagement ring, guys. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Yes, yes, and yes. It can be that soulmate. You will become engaged to this soulmate. But you have to let that other piece go. So if you haven't let it go, it's not going to come. If you have let it go, it's all rolling out or will be rolling out soon. All right, so let's get heart songs of the 90s. Songs and the Keys of Love from Celestial Forecast by Carrie. What song does Aquarius need to hear or see? Oh, I thought that was coming out, but it didn't come out. All right, so interesting song. So this song might be significant to you. It might just be like, that was my favorite song in the 90s. I know this reading is for me. Or the lyric might be a message to you. The song is End of the Road from Boyz II Men. And the lyric selected is, said we'd be forever, said it never die. How could you love me and leave me and never say goodbye? I don't even have to read this card because I know the words. When I can't sleep at night without holding you tight, each time I try, I just break down and cry. Pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead, spinning around and around. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let you go. It's unnatural. You belong to me, I belong to you. I feel like this might be what you have to let go, guys, but I'm just going to leave it there. You can take the messages as they resonate. It's totally Up to you. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you feel this was fitting or not. I do appreciate your support either which way. So thank you guys so much for watching. And big hugs to Aquarius. I feel like that was kind of a tougher read. But I just got to read the cards that come out. I apologize. I apologize. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Let's see what that the moon card just popped up. Yeah, so I feel like things will be revealed to you. Things will be coming out. You'll get the answers you need, Aquarius. Is just let it go, like Elsa. All right, final read of the evening. This is Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What do Pisces need to know in love? What do Pisces need to know in love? I feel like that one wanted to come out. Queen of Swords. What do Pisces need to know about love? Nine of Wands. Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. And the frickin' Devil. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. All right, Pisces, let's see what we have here. I feel like there's an intense connection. You could potentially have a choice of two people. We have two queens showing up, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. This could potentially be one person. Actually, I am gonna clarify that just so I can give you the right story. But I feel like Pisces, you guys are in a stage of healing at the moment. Well, clarify these queens. Queens of Swords, Queens of Pentacles for me. Clarify these queens. Is this a choice of two people or is this one energy? Clarify this queen. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Well, I think it is one energy. Now on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups, then the Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like this is one energy. I think this is going to be a wish fulfillment that's coming towards you that you've been waiting for. I feel like your ships are coming in. You just have to wait for this cycle to end prior to all this movement forward. So, okay. Thank you, cards. So I do feel like you guys are in the stage of resting and recuperating. In this tarot deck, the Three of Swords is where like there's a heart with three swords jabbed in it. And then the Four of Swords is the next card, which is rest and recuperation. And if you look closely, here's this heart that is healing, right? She's like in this little nest. She's resting, she's recuperating, she's healing. So I feel like you guys are in this process of healing. Healing your heart, healing your mind, healing your body. Taking this rest and recuperation, potentially due to some situation that was quite toxic. Could have been a karmic partner, could have been a situation that someone was very obsessed or very uneven with you. I feel like you are healing from that situation. Thankfully, you're showing up as this Nine of Wands energy, which is the wounded warrior. So you haven't given up on love. You're just, you've just been damaged by it quite a bit. You've been wounded by it quite a bit. You're trying to heal yourself, but you're still not giving up. So this is a card of perseverance and persistence. So I feel like you're in this state of mind of persisting to move forward, which is good because you have a good person, a really good person coming towards you. On the bottom of the deck initially was the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is a energy of fun, an energy of excitement, creativity. I feel like it's a low-level commitment in terms of what it's offering you. I feel like this is a way to kind of get your foot to step out of your door a little bit, to have fun, to open yourself up. Because right now I feel like you are in this Nine of Wands, Four of Swords energy. You're wounded, you're healing, and this person's gonna start with, hey, let's have a little bit of fun. I don't know if you know this person or not, but we do have also on the bottom of the deck after that is the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. So this the frickin' Emperor, that's the first time the Emperor showed up all night. So I do feel like this person's going to be your counterpart. This person's going to be able to work with you. This person's going to be your divine counterpart. We have a new, stable, committed, grounded start and a new start in love. So it could be with someone you know, but it does not, it could be a very brand new person. This is something you've been waiting for. This is something you're going to see as a wish fulfillment, and this is all going to occur once you complete a cycle, because we have the World card here, which is a completion of a cycle, which I feel like is that healing cycle. I think that's what you're completing with this very toxic situation. So once you kind of come out of this toxic situation, Pisces, you are going to meet this person here. And this person is grounded, committed, loyal, a caretaker, a provider, a nurturer, someone who wants to care for you, someone who wants to nurture the relationship, someone who wants to provide long-term commitment, someone who wants a marriage. This person is also quite intelligent. This person is a great communicator. This person's going to be quite literal and nonsensical. They're not going to really put up with a lot of baloney. They're going to be very direct in what they want. They're going to be a great communicator. I do feel like, though, this person is coming in this light page energy. It's going to be something fun. Something fun's going to kind of like be the first domino in this bigger domino picture. And it's going to lead to a new, stable, committed, grounded, loyal, loving situation in which you work with someone, which could be your divine masculine or divine feminine, depending on how you identify. All right, we're going to get a message of love card from message of love oracle card from All Things Intuitive. Finances, financial challenges are affecting this connection. So that could be part of this healing process, right? Maybe you're in a situation, when I think of finances affecting a connection, it could be a divorce. Your divorce could kind of be putting you under, but it doesn't have to be. It could be like, you know, a parent of your child that maybe you're not married to. Then we also have abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. And I feel like that's what will happen. You will be in abundance. Finances might be an issue, but once you make this switch, finances will no longer be an issue, and abundance will overtake the situation. And fate, this is a destined partnership. So I feel like this is fate. This is destiny. Everything is rolling out the way it's supposed to. All right, let's get an Island Time Wellness Love Oracle card for Pisces. What do Pisces need to hear or see? Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. And if that doesn't kind of speak to the Queen of Pentacles, I don't know what does. So I definitely see this is going to be stable connection. It's going to provide security. Like I said, abundance. You've done the work. Now it will flow through. There's performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility as well. So Pisces, we're going to get you a Heart Songs of the 90s, Songs and the Keys of Love from Celestial Forecast by Carrie. This song might be specific to you, or the lyric itself might be the message that you need to hear. The song might be like, oh, that was my favorite song in the 90s. Or the lyric has a message for you. And the song is Torn from Natalie Imbruglia. So I'm going to read the selected lyric for you. While you couldn't be the man that I adored, you don't seem to care what your heart is for. I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. Our conversations have run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine. I'm torn. And again, this might be a message about this Four of Swords and the need to heal. Or this song might be like, that was my favorite song in the 90s. And this message is for me. Take it how it resonates, guys. Pisces, thank you so much for coming to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. And we're going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for your time. And until the next time, take care. Thanks for watching.